Right, it is time to meet our remote guest tonight. She is a music superstar who sold over 200 million albums worldwide. Please say hello to Mariah Carey, everybody. Oh! It's Christmas!
Here we are.
And where are you, Mariah?
I am in the Enchanted Forest. You can't see this other shot, but it's the North Pole. And no, I'm in LA.
And I think this year everyone's just impatient for Christmas. Everyone's just like, start it already, start Christmas. And you, Mariah Carey, Queen of Christmas, you're bringing us a much needed treat, Mariah Carey's Magical Christmas Special. It's on Apple TV Plus from the 4th of December. So tell us what we can expect in your Magical Christmas Special.
You don't know what to expect, Graham.
I will if you tell me.
Well, look, just know that it's going to be festive. Anything that I put my heart and soul into will be a festive moment. So it's been such a rough year for everybody. Here, our numbers are like ridiculous, and we're all just like doing our best to get through. And I'm like, in no universe will Christmas be canceled for me. So I just feel like at Christmas, people can tune in, watch it, starting December 4th, and they'll be able to kind of get into the Christmas mood for sure. My kids were running around the house when we watched our first cut of it. They're running around. My son, who's like very much into like Travis Scott and Fortnite, was like just flipping out, just being like so excited about the moment. And it's I think it's going to be something we all need this year. And we were going to do it before everything happened with the pandemic. Yeah, it was in the works.
Honestly, you did an amazing job. We've got a clip to give everyone a taste and to put us in a festive mood. Here it is.
Yay.
I got a great story to tell you. It was the night before Christmas, and 2020 had been rough. So Santa decided the season couldn't be merry without the one and only Mariah Carey.
This Christmas, we could all use a little magic. That's not my favorite teaser. I'm just going to tell you, that first part in the gold dress, that's not from the actual special. But I tried to tell everybody to use a different clip, but nobody wants to listen. I'm just like, I want them to see the most fabulous moment. So just know, anybody, don't judge that one, because there's a way better TV spot that hopefully we're going to see. But yes.
Someone's being fired. Right? Someone's Christmas is ruined.
What do you mean? I'm not Scrooge.
But listen, you mentioned your kids. And Rock and Roll, they're in the special, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And they were very excited about it.
Look at them.
And we had so much fun. And their friend, Michael Michelle Harris, who stars in the show Mixed Dish, who's a super professional actress. She's 8 years old. She's their actual friend. So she's in it with them. And she kind of stars in it, sort of like representing the little Mariah, like the little girl me. Because everybody's always like, oh, you love Christmas. Like, why do you love Christmas? I'm like, because I always wanted it to be great as a kid. And it was always somehow foiled by people when I was growing up, because I didn't grow up with the money or the things to have much. But I always loved it. And then certain siblings or people that I don't know anymore would come over and ruin it every time. So as an adult, I was like, they will never do that to me again. And then I wrote All I Want for Christmas Is You, a while back. And it was the first Christmas song that I ever wrote. And then when it took on this sort of life of its own, I was always into Christmas. I was always doing my own thing, but it also just helped every year. Like, I get to listen to my own Christmas album, and people were coming up and telling me, we listened to your Christmas album in July or whatever. And I'd be like, that's so great. But I've grown to love it more and more, just from a standpoint of like, it's my little song that so many people talk to me about. It sort of kicks off the holidays for them. So,
because Gary Barlow's a guest here. Have you ever written a purely Christmas song?
Never.
No.
No.
I suggest you do.
Oh. It's tempting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Watching this.
I know, it'd be amazing.
I was on TV at 15 doing a Christmas song. I don't know if you remember that. It always turns up on before they were famous.
What was the song, Gary? What was the song?
It was called It's Today, It's Today. It's Christmas. We must pray.
Is that how it goes?
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Today rhymes with pray. Yeah.
I took a piece of it eventually and made it a hit.
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah, pray. And Mariah, there's an adorable picture of you as a little girl sitting on Santa's knee. And you look made up. Look how happy Mariah Carey looks there. Now, I have to say, Santa looks a bit bored. He looks, it's been a long day at the office for
He
Santa.
looks like he maybe had a few splashes and he was just there like, okay. But I don't know, Santa, it depends on his mood, what he gives you. We can't blame Santa. He works very hard.
Well, we've got another picture of you sitting on Santa's knee. Here it is. And Santa looks much happier here.
That's at my house at Christmas. He comes over. Santa's always working. He's working this year too.
Oh yeah, he is.
Just has to follow the rules a little more with the whole situation. So yeah.
And Mariah, one of our guests here, Nadia Hussein, your Christmas, your sister birthday, Christmas Eve. Your birthday is on Christmas Day.
It is on Christmas Day,
Which must change everything.
Well,
how does that feel, Nadia? Because don't you feel like you get deprived of one, not the other? I'm just curious, as a Christmas enthusiast.
no, I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm sorry, Mariah. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I know, I said it. I don't yes.
She celebrates her birthday.
I celebrate
No,
my
I'm only
birthday.
kidding. I'm only kidding. Of course, that's up to you. So you still have a festive time on December 25th, though. So
absolutely.
That's all that matters.
When I grew up, growing up, my dad used to say, it's all about you and Jesus, baby. It's just you and Jesus. Everybody is celebrating you and Jesus. And I was like, I thought that was the truth until about 13 and my sister burst my bubble. And then now it is just me.
You.
Just me.
Right. That's so funny. This is so American of me to say, but my someone I knew when they were growing up, we have the 4th of July here, Independence Day, and they always have fireworks. And he was born on the 4th of July, and his parents told him, every time those fireworks happen, that's for you. That's to celebrate you and your birthday. So I get it.
Look, it's been a joy to see you, Mariah. Enjoy Christmas. Mariah Carey's magical Christmas special on Apple TV Plus from the 4th of December. Mariah Carey, everybody!
Thank you, darling.
Well, merry everything!
Merry everything.
I didn't really know what was going to happen tonight. I'm so relieved she's gone before I sing.
What are you talking about?
I didn't want to sing in front of Mariah Carey.
Can I just say that we all just take a moment? We all just take a moment to recognise we all just spoke to Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Good, right?
That's another thing I didn't know was supposed to be on my bucket list, so I put it on and then very quickly crossed it off as well. So
There you go, quickly. So nice, so chatty and lovely.
She's got a good personality.
Yeah. Have you met her before? Have you met her?
I've met her a couple of times, but she doesn't take herself too... sorry, Richard.
have you been in space though, Gary?
I've not, but that Christmas in Aspen was amazing.
Well, Tim Peake has been in space and brings